Hey guys, I am back and I thought I would film in um, one of my favorite places of the house, and hopefully this is not too echoey because I'm in my foyer. But this is actually my one of my favorite spots. I love crosses. I always have. And last Christmas, all I asked for Christmas from my family was a cross. I wanted everyone to pick out a cross for me, and I didn't care what it looked like. I didn't ask for anything specific. I just said to, buy me a cross. So essentially for Christmas, not this past Christmas, the Christmas before, I was overwhelmed with how many crosses that I got. My girls, I think, got me 4 crosses each, maybe 4 or 5. And my mother-in-law got me several, my husband got me several. And I got even more crosses for my birthday this past year, but I haven't quite put them on the wall yet. So that's on that's my husband's honey-do list. So, but yeah, I like to come in here and look at the crosses and read read what they say. If they have, some of them have verses on them, some of them don't. But I like to read the ones that do, and I like to, I don't know, I just find it to be very calming and very peaceful. So, and hopefully you can't see the dust, nope, you can't see the dust bunnies. I have dust bunnies on my stairs that I'm going to be vacuuming up today because, yeah, it's been a while. Anyway, if you have followed me for a little bit, I did a video in the summer about my past. I don't remember what all I went into at this point, but I remember I went into my anxiety and depression, and I told you that I was on medication, and between June and January, I gained 30 pounds, and definitely some of that was me because between Thanksgiving and really beginning of January, I really wasn't working out. I was eating the wrong foods, and you're eating all the holiday foods, and I just kind of went hog wild this holiday season. Anyway, so January came around, and I'm not a big weigher. I don't weigh a lot. I don't put myself on the scale very often because as someone that has, quote unquote, recovered from an eating disorder, weighing yourself and seeing numbers on a scale it's never a positive thing. But, yeah, so I got on the scale in January because my clothes weren't fitting, and I was just really kind of just depressed. And so I got on the scale, and the number just really scared me. I just couldn't believe how much weight I gained. So I did a little bit of research, and I knew that one of my medications does cause weight gain, and it can cause a drastic amount of weight to be gained. And so, yeah, some of it was probably the medication, but I definitely I'll accept, I can accept a good 10 pounds as being my fault because of my eating from, the week of Thanksgiving to the week, the beginning of January. It's a long time to eat junk food and, cookies and, just all the good foods. So I will definitely, without a doubt, say that I take responsibility for 10 pounds, but not 30 pounds. So I went to my doctor, and, we talked about the medication. This is my primary doctor, and what the medication can do to your metabolism, and, it causes you to have spikes in your sugars, and, the way that your body, craves food. So I decided beginning of January to go off of my Lexapro. So I started weaning myself off. actually, that's a lie. I started weaning myself off of Lexapro in December, beginning of December, because I was tired of feeling no emotions, not having, not being able to cry, not being able to really be happy, genuinely happy, not fake happy, but just genuinely feel. So I started tapering the Lexapro off in December. I went from 20 down to 10. And then when January hit and I got on the scale, and then I started doing research about the weight gain, I went cold turkey, which I don't recommend to anyone to do that. I definitely think it has caused, did cause and has caused some issues. I also went cold turkey on my Wellbutrin. Now, I don't think Wellbutrin is a bad medication. I didn't have any side effects from the Wellbutrin, but I decided if I'm going to go off the Lexapro, then I want to just go off both medications. I just want to just try a natural approach. I want to do, L-theanine, and I want to try the 5-HTP, and I want to get into more of the essential oils, and that's where I was coming from. So, went cold turkey in January. So, beginning of January. So what is today? Today is, we're heading into the end of February. So, I'm essentially a mess, pretty much. I cry about everything. I cry at stupid things. I cry at happy things. I cry just to cry. I cry in the shower. I cry. I might be loving on my dog and just decide to cry because, hey, it feels okay, so let's just cry. So thank goodness my husband loves me and he just holds me and lets me cry, which is really nice. He even lets me snot on him if I have snot. But yeah, so as far as anxiety goes, so I'm okay with the crying, for the most part, because for 7 months I went without being able to cry. So it's really been nice the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks? I think 3 weeks that I've really been able to have emotions. It's really been nice to be able to be sad, to be crying. And that is my stupid weather alarm alert. So I'm going to just go shut the door real quick. That way you don't have to hear the continual beep, 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 beep. And I would edit that out, but I really don't know how to edit yet, and I don't have the patience for that at this moment in time. So, I have a teenage daughter who is definitely running me through the ringer. She's so very smart, but she's just making some really stupid choices, and has caused pretty much my anxiety to come back. Not as bad as before, but I'm definitely having some anxiety attacks at nighttime, which I've always had since I was diagnosed with it in the summertime. Nighttime's always been bad for me, well, except for when I went on my medication, but yeah, so, I don't know if I should go back on my Wellbutrin. I refuse to go back on the Lexapro. Yeah, some of it's because of weight, but some of it is just when I was doing my research, there were just so many things on there that I just didn't like. I didn't like reading about the effect that particular drug has on your brain and on your body, and how long it takes for you to fully rid it out of your system and for your chemicals in your brain to return back to normal. So I will never go back on that Lexapro again. But I can go back on my Wellbutrin. I'm stubborn, and I just want to be able to do it on my own with a natural medication, natural vitamins and supplements. So I don't know. It's my brain is just, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to turn. I don't know what the best option is for trying to get yourself over to natural vitamins versus prescribed medications. I don't know. And, you know, I'm struggling with how to be, you know, a good mom, you know, not to be overly emotional, not to be, you know, not to cry about every little thing that I can cry about, but, you know, had a really bad weekend with my daughter, with her not being honest and, you know, lying to my face, to my husband's face, you know, just down outright lie. And you know, we don't lie in our house. Even if you're hurting someone, to tell them the truth, you tell them the truth always. And you know, we raised our girls as Christians, and my oldest daughter has decided that, and I probably am going to cry, I'll just tell you this now, but she's decided that that's just not what she wants to do. She doesn't know that she believes in God, and you know, she just really is struggling. So that's hard. It's been really hard. And as much as I love God and I have faith in God, there are days that you know, it just makes you wonder, like, why am I going through such, you know, struggles? And you know, how can I have a child that was raised in the church and, you know, was baptized, you know, had chosen herself to be baptized, and I'm really struggling. So I just wanted to share that with you. And I know I posted a video the other day. I was ranting, and that probably wasn't the nicest thing to do. But I get so tired of people asking for free things. But anyway, if you're a praying person, pray for my daughter. And, you know, I just really pray that she will see that God is real and that He's there. And Cambry Rose, get out of there. Cambry, get out. Sorry, my dog was in my husband's music room. That's a no-no. Yeah, so you just pray for her. You know, just pray that she will, you know, open her eyes and really just see and feel God's presence, and that she will just know that God, He does exist. And, you know, pray for me that, you know, even though I'm struggling and I'm having this tough road, that, you know, there's no problem too big for Him, and that I just need to, you know, lean on Him, and He can get me through. He can get me through everything and anything. And that goes for all of you. You know, He loves each and every one of us. And, you know, all He wants is, He wants us to love Him and acknowledge Him. And just go to Him with any concerns and anything that we have. You know, He wants that. So I wanted to show you, before I end this crybaby video. Actually, this is pretty mild compared to how I normally get, but I found this at TJ Maxx, and I had to buy it. I didn't really need it, but I really wanted it. And it says, don't tell God that you have a big problem. Tell your problem that you have a big God. And that really is true. You know, God is huge, and God can fix anything and anyone, anytime. You know, I don't know. But I wanted to show this to you because it's really cute. It's really tiny, but I put it on my desk, and so you can see it. Actually, I think it's backwards for you, but it says, "Don't tell God that you have a big problem. Tell your problem that you have a big God." So, yeah, I've got big problems, but my God is bigger, and I'm just gonna pray that my big God will just zap my big problems away, and that all will be well. So, anyway, thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I gotta go clean and get ready for my my visitor. Also, if you're watching this today, and today is February 25th, if you could say a prayer for my niece. She is going to be having her first baby this evening. She's going in at 8 o'clock to be induced. and she doesn't live here. Otherwise, I would be going. But yeah. So just pray for her. Pray that God will keep her safe and keep her baby Caleb safe. And I'm praying that she can have a just a phenomenal delivery, because that's the best part. Well, it's one of the best parts of being a mom, is delivering your baby. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for listening to my, I hope this made sense. I don't know. I think I babbled half the time, but I love you guys, and thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being there, and thanks for all your support always. And you really are a blessing. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.